Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you how to get started with local birds. Local birds can actually help you get started. In so many cases we face challenges in how to raise capital to start any business. Okay, capital is the biggest thing, but now in poultry business we have got an opportunity that there are these local birds which are easy to manage, easy to handle, that you can start with them freely, slowly in a humble way. You can start with 50 birds, and in the period of 6 months you are able to have about 100 birds, okay, or even beyond. Okay, so what I want to share with you is how you can actually get started with these local birds. Yeah, I'm talking this out of experience because I remember 1 year ago I wanted to start this business of poultry farming and I didn't have enough resources. Yeah, so what I did, I had to first do local birds. I raised local birds in our temporal structure, this one which is behind here. And what that meant is I started growing. Yeah. How? I learned a lot about different ways of managing chicks. I learned skills on how you can actually vaccinate the birds. And in a long run, when I ventured into this one, things were just simple. Yeah. So I'm going to share with you 3 things that you are going to be acquiring when you start with local birds. Okay. Yeah. So one of the things is that there is acquisition of knowledge. Yeah. When you do rear these local birds, okay, they are going to start giving you knowledge in how to brood chicks, how to vaccinate, how to identify which bird is sick. Yeah, because these birds, either layers, broilers, locals, their management is just the same. The only difference is that the local birds can actually look for their own food. That's the only difference. They can move out, scavenge around, and they survive, which is not the same to layers and broilers. So in this matter, you have to know that the management of these things are just the same. So you're going to have the same ways you raise the day-old chicks of local is the same way you're going to raise the day-old chicks of these improved, or these the broilers and the layers. So in so many ways you're going to find that you have to do enough research before you get what you need. But if you don't do enough research, you're not going to understand what you need. Okay, so in doing enough research you're going to learn, but also when you do practically by raising these local birds, they are going to help you acquire enough knowledge. Brooding is the hardest part in this poultry farming, yeah, but it is going to help you learn because local birds are birds which can adapt very fast. When you bring them their first day, they are going to be learning, they are going to adapt to the environment so fast, which is a different thing from broilers. Yeah, so you have to make sure that you get knowledge by starting up your local birds slowly. Yeah, so the next thing is it's going to help you raise capital for your birds. Yeah, it's going to help you raise capital for your birds. These local birds, as you're keeping them, remember, for them they are sold expensively. So when you raise them, you're going to have them at the farm. When they multiply, get them, go and sell them, then you raise capital which can help you get started with either broiler or layers. Yeah, so don't just sit there and you just look for capital, but you're doing nothing. Look for capital while you're doing hands-on, like you're doing something practically. Yeah. So these local birds are going to help you raise capital. When you have them, let's say they accumulate, by the end of the year you have like, let's say 200 of them, you're going to sell them. One bird can be sold about 30,000 to 35 Ugandan currency. Okay, so when you sell, like, let's say 100 birds of locals, that will be about 3.5, which can help you get started with 200 broilers. And when you start with the 200 broilers, the business has started. So friends, when you're there, try to do something that will help you get started. And in this matter, I'm encouraging you to start with some local birds that you can manage. You can start with 50, you can start with 20, but in the process you're learning. Okay, I have a friend who has started with 20 locals, and right now he is learning how they do brooding, he's learning how they do vaccination, he's learning how you identify which one is sick. Okay, and he is growing. By the time he will cross to broilers, he will be with a lot of knowledge. Yeah. Then the last one is, it is when you do these local birds, it's going to expose you to the market. Okay, remember, the hardest thing in broiler farming is getting market for your birds. But when you venture into broilers, when you've been doing locals, remember, those customers who have been buying your locals, they are the potential customers who will still buy your broilers. Yeah, so it is going to give you quick exposure to the market. Yeah, so that when you start your broiler business or farming, you're not going to struggle market-wise. Those very customers who have been buying your birds are the very one who are going to buy your broilers or your eggs if you're doing layers in that case. So just get started with what you can. Don't just be there and you wait for a miracle to happen from heaven. Yeah, I believe in miracles, but you have to work. Okay, gone are those days where miracles happened and food came from heaven. Right now you have to do something. You must work. Use your knowledge, use your hands, use your strength to get started. Okay, and the only way you can get started is the only way. Do some local birds at your place, and in doing that you can cross to these other breeds. So thank you so much for watching this video. If this video has been important to you, please like, share and comment. Tell us what you've learned, such that we may keep on adding another video. And if there is anything you want us to teach about, leave it in the comment section. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Catch you very soon in another video.